when autumn fell in love with spring. In the heart of New York City, where skyscrapers touch the clouds and dreams are stitched into every sidewalk crack, lived a young woman named Alara. She was a photographer, quiet, observant, with an eye that could find poetry in the most mundane corners of life. Every morning, she wandered the city with her vintage Nikon camera, chasing the golden glow of early light. Across town lived Kieran, a musician whose soul spoke through the strings of his guitar. He played in subway stations, letting his melodies echo off the cold concrete, warming the hearts of strangers in a hurry. He believed in fate, in serendipity, in love songs that wrote themselves when you met the right person. One breezy October morning, Alara descended into the subway, camera in hand, drawn by the haunting sound of Kieran's music. She stopped in her tracks, captivated, not just by the song, but by the boy playing it. His eyes were closed, lost in the world of his chords. And for a moment, the noise of the city fell away. She lifted her camera and took a photo. The click startled him. Their eyes met. "Did you just steal my soul?" he joked. "Only the most beautiful part," she replied, smiling shyly. From that moment, their lives intertwined like verses of a love song and images in a film reel. The dates were never grand: coffee on rainy days, dancing barefoot in the living room, long walks with hands clasped like promises. Alara taught Kieran how to see the world through a lens, and Kieran taught Alara how to hear it in melodies. But love, as it often does, was tested by time and circumstance. Kieran was offered a chance to tour across Europe. A dream, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Alara encouraged him with a trembling heart. "Go," she whispered. "I'll be here." They spent a year apart, him writing songs that carried the scent of her perfume, her photographing shadows that reminded her of his smile. Letters turned into video calls. Some nights were full of laughter, others with silence so heavy it could break glass. But neither let go. When Kieran finally returned, it was spring. The cherry blossoms were in bloom. Just like the day he left, he found Alara in Central Park, camera in hand, capturing a child chasing a kite. He walked up behind her, gently placing a small notebook into her hand. "Songs for the girl who saw me before the world did," he said. She opened it. Every page was a song. Their story, in chords and lyrics. He knelt down, the city spinning behind him like a carousel of colors. "Alara, will you keep stealing my soul for the rest of our lives?" With tears and a laugh, she whispered, "Only if you promise to keep singing it back to me." And under a canopy of pink petals and dreams fulfilled, autumn kissed spring, and the world held its breath. A love written in the stars. On a quiet autumn evening, Emma sat alone in her favorite coffee shop, lost in a book and the soft sound of rain tapping against the windows. Across the room, Daniel, a struggling musician with a kind smile, noticed her. Something about the way she laughed at her book made him want to know her story. Days turned into weeks, and he kept coming back, always hoping to catch a glimpse of her. One day, he finally got the courage to speak. Their conversation began with books and coffee, but soon turned into dreams, fears, and memories. Emma found comfort in his music. Daniel found inspiration in her strength. They fell in love slowly, like the sunrise, soft and warm. Life wasn't perfect. They had arguments, made mistakes, and faced distance, but they always chose each other. Again and again. Years later, under the same rainy sky where they first met, Daniel proposed with a song he wrote just for her. Emma said yes with tears in her eyes and laughter in her heart. Because some love stories aren't written in books, they're written in the stars.